Got 30 seconds to go before we get started. Do I see that right? My old Coach Winter. Howdy, guys, and my father. All right, we're right at the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Bird Crypto Talk. This is Bitcoin Brandon audio from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type your name in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to give financial advice. I read the news, in my opinion, share suggestions for educational and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction that you want to go into. We are streaming everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. This Saturday, someone saying my sound is muffled. Sound is muffled. Okay, let me check this.
Testing. How about now? Sound should be a little bit better now. All right, let me start all over again. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. This is Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule for being here. There's so many other things you could be doing with your time, so I appreciate it on a Saturday. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving any type of financial advice. I read the news, share information and suggestion for entertainment and educational purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. And I feel honored this morning that there are two men that are listening this morning that have had a big impact in my life. The first is my old high school basketball coach, Coach Winters. I see you. Welcome. Good morning. And my father, Gilbert Ivy, is also hopping in on here. So welcome, everybody. Go ahead. Who else do we have on? I see we've got on my Facebook page there, Ivy Brooks, Coach Winter, Patty from San Diego, my dad, Sarah Anderson from Ghana. Welcome, my cousin Marnita from Colorado, Patty Geis from San Diego, Prelvis Lofties, Corpus Christi, Texas, Stephanie Jane, Lori K. Bourbon Lamar from Southern Illinois, Dave Tayo from Canada, UCLA George from South Carolina, Gina Muhammad from Philadelphia. Good morning, everybody. So as we get started, I hope you guys have had a great week. We've had an interesting week here in California. It's been 110 plus degrees. We've had a tropical storm happen. It was raining all last night. And we call this earthquake weather. A week ago, we had an earthquake. Yeah, a week ago today. We had an earthquake about 30 minutes from where I live. So it's been interesting times. We've had the Queen of England pass away and a new British Prime Minister all in the same week. There's a new king in England. So a lot's going on locally, internationally. So I hope you guys have been very, very productive as we are getting to the halfway mark for the month of September. So let's go ahead and share screen. We're going to look at what the crypto market is doing today. And I do crypto talk every day from my inner circle. And if you are not in the inner circle, I strongly suggest you do so that you get this every day. And I don't give you everything on Saturday. Saturday is for the public, but the inner circle gets to see the inside stuff and where we show our portfolios and go over certain projects. ILCAsecrets.com. ILCAsecrets.com. $29 a month. That is like your Disney Plus and Netflix subscription. Only this is valuable. This is information that's actually going to help you make money. I see you, Dagmar from Lake Arrowhead. Delphine from Los Angeles. Good morning. Nathan from Las Vegas. Lois from Ontario, Canada. Jeremy from Savannah. Welcome. Kenny Taylor, good morning. Facebook user from Anguilla. I'm not sure who that is, but because you're showing up to me as Facebook user. But to be a part of our inner circle to get these crypto talks every single day, ilcasecrets.com. And Saturday's crypto talk is for the public. So we look at things week to week instead of day to day. So let me share screen. All right. So we're going to look at crypto market cap is at 1.09 trillion. It is up 0.8% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is at 37.3%. Ethereum is at 19%. This went up. Bitcoin dominance was at 36% a couple of days ago. Bitcoin itself has grown. It was at 19,000, actually 18,000 earlier this week. Got to 21,200 right now, up 6.7% on the week. Ethereum is up 9.1% on the week. I was looking at my crypto.com wallet this morning, and that jumped up about almost $2,000 over the last 24 hours. And we'll show that wallet to the inner circle on Monday, and we'll take a look at if there's any moves that need to be made. I actually need this to be around 1.1.5 trillion for me to do some moves on my crypto.com wallet and account. Let's see. We've got BNB is up 5.8%. Ripple is up 7.2%. Cardano 13%. Solana 10.7%. Polkadot 5%. Shiba Inu 7%. Dogecoin 3.8%. Lido Stake 9.3%. Polygon didn't go up as much as it should have, but it did have a bump earlier in the week. See the best. Whoa, what's that 19% up? What was that? Ethereum Classic. Why did that jump up by 19% on the week? 25% is Cosmos Hub. Atom is up 25% on the week. Best performers over the past week. Terra Luna. This is what I call fool's gold. I wouldn't mess with this because this is a dead token, but it did rise up 221.9%. So for those of you that are expert traders or day traders, you can make a killing off of these two, Luna and Terra Luna Classic. They're dead projects, but there's a lot of volatility swinging back and forth. As you see, Luna Classic's up 94%. Terra Classic USD, the stable coin, is up 92%, but it's still only 5 cents. This was supposed to be pegged to the dollar 1-to-1. So it's still in the dirt at 5 cents. Raven coin is up 81%. Why did that one jump up that high? Rocket Pool 38.5. I'm not familiar with that. Helium jumped up 30.8%. But look at this. It went up 25% in the last 24 hours. Cosmos Hub 25%. Ethereum Classic 19%. EOS. So this is a very healthy double-digit gain over the past week. Let's see worst performers over the past week. Nexo down 10.6%. Chain is down 9.5%. Those of you who are in the inner circle, you know I had $5,000 in the Nexo account for Ethereum, but that has dropped the last 6 months. So I'm sitting tight on this and let it go up. And what this account is, it's a DeFi platform that allows you to put your tokens in there, and you're not allowed to, or you're encouraged not to try to pull out with any penalty for a year, 6 months to a year. You're earning interest, but you can borrow on your own money. So the goal here for those of you that do yield farming, borrow from your own money, trade, flip it, pay yourself back, and keep the profit. I'm looking at doing this more in 2023. In fact, for me, September is the last month of the year. I do a year end at the end of September. So, and I'm already planning for the next year. So I have October, November, and December that I'm already preparing for 2023, so that when January 1st comes, I am not just getting on the starting line to start a new year. I'm sprinting into the new year. So we're already planning for what we want to do with ILCA, to expand, to make some changes, to make some necessary adjustments. I'm looking at how I'm doing the crypto.com wallet. I might continue to do that, but modified. because I want to get more kind of back into not just accumulation, but also trading, flipping. And the last month or so, you guys saw how we flipped coins without ever putting any new money into the wallet. Like, what was that token? Barnbridge. And I'll just give you guys an example. This is what we do in Crypto Talk. Okay, we found in Crypto Talk a token called Barnbridge. And I didn't plan on buying it. I didn't plan on buying anything at the time, but it looked good. So I bought 14 bond. Today, we now have 32.97 bonds. I didn't add any new money into it. So how in the world did I go from 14 to 32? Well, it's called playing the tether game, trading without having to trade on an exchange. And we did that live, and we did that with multiple coins in our crypto.com wallet here. And so I'm going to be doing more of that and day trading, probably using Binance.us and LBank, which I'm going to show in a second. LBank, because those of you on the NewGen project, they did something interesting. So we're going to talk about it. Everybody's asking my opinion on it. But worst performers: Nexo, Chain, Chiliz, Lido DAO, Leo Token, BitDAO, eCash. Hey, good morning, D. Caldwell, Adolph Hayes from Virginia, Dorothy Mays, Tampa, Florida, Janelle from Colorado. Good morning, good morning. So that's about it. Been a pretty good week as far as crypto is concerned. But also a week ago or so, NewGen launched. Remember that? NewGen launched and came out the gate at 75 cents. Went all the way up to $29. I will show this. You know, normally this is only for the inner circle, but just to show you how do people become wealthy in crypto, seemingly almost overnight. And sometimes it's luck and finding the right opportunity at the right time. Timing is everything sometimes in this space. So let me show you an example of how that could happen. I'm gonna take you guys in. You guys like dream mode? Just a very, very short dream mode here, because some of you guys became millionaires for a couple of seconds. This is how things happen. So 570,585 NewGen coins. So let's do the math on this. 575.85.87 came out the gate at 75 cents. That is worth $427,000. Then it went up to like $1.20. Oh, 585. $1.20. That's worth $684,000. Then for like, I don't know, 2 minutes, it went up to $29. Now I'm going to explain why it did that, but it did go up to $29. That put that at $16.5 million holding worth of tokens at that price. This is how people get rich in crypto. Now, normally it does not happen overnight like this. This should be 2 to 3 years down if you're trying to get rich in crypto, it's not an overnight thing. You got to look at every move you make now. Where is that going to be in the next 3 to 5 years or 2 to 3 years? And that's considered long-term in crypto. So when I got on this project, I wasn't looking at next week or next month. I'm looking at the next 2 to 3 years from now before I'm doing anything with this balance. So in my opinion, the best I see this getting, my target market is probably around $2.50. So at $2.50 in the next 3 years, puts this at 1.4 million. That's my target. But briefly, it was worth $29. Right now, though, after it went to 29, it dropped back down to $1.60, and then market conditions took over. Then it got down. This just dive. Now, why did it dive all the way now down to 15 cents worth, which puts this at, let me put this again. What is this value at 15 cents? What are we looking at? $85,000 worth. Am I crying about that? Absolutely not, since I only spent a couple $1,000s. That is a huge return on what I began with at the worst case scenario. Am I going to sell at this price? Absolutely not. I'm holding this for the next couple of years, the vast majority of it. I'll sell a little bit as time goes, as we're available to. But what happened here? Well, you see this number here. This is our sell order. This is the buy order. At the very beginning with the launch, most people that was on the pre-sale of this sold their tokens. Now, if you want to sell it for high, you need to have somebody willing to buy it at a higher price. If nobody knows that it exists yet, you don't have buyers. You only have a bunch of sellers, people who got in early and they wanted to sell their coins for a profit as fast as possible. That's the worst thing you can do. Most uneducated people in the community did that, and 95% of the community is uneducated in crypto. So they sold their positions at the 40-cent range, 30-cent range, 20-cent range. So what the Nugent did was they froze your ability to withdraw your claimable balance onto the LBank exchange to sell, because that's what everybody was doing. They were pulling it out and selling. So by doing that, you freeze up the sales, you allow the buy orders, and I could see here the buy orders is for the first time I see it strong, only though it's only strong at about 14 cents, 13 cents. The sell orders I've got, look at the big wall here is at 25 cents. I actually have a sell order for 25 cents. I'm not logged in, but I've got a sell order for 25 cents. Why? Because I'm also playing the tether game. I bought more tokens at 15 cents, and then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to sell it for 25, just those, not my big account, just that. And then I'm going to, once it goes down, I'm going to buy back in. It goes up, I'm going to sell it. It goes down a little bit, I'm going to buy back in. And when I say sell, I'm not selling it into my bank account. I'm selling it into US Tether or USDC here. And I'm playing the tether game. I'm going to flip that up so that at the end of the day, I end up having more tokens than I started with without me having to spend any new money out of pocket. So we're going to be, George says, but Nugent put a hold on. Nugent put a hold on your ability to withdraw from your dashboard. They can't put a hold on you selling on an open exchange. So if you already have your coins on the open exchange, you could sell and buy at whatever price you want. You can buy right now at 15 cents and you can sell it. So I think, let me log in just to show. Say I like full transparency, unlike others out there that just talk. I show the receipts. So let's take a look at this account. And don't worry, Dad, if you're still listening, this is all secure. I know your question. All right, let's go to the trades on the LBank exchange. Pull up Nugent. All right, 24-hour high was 16 cents, 24-hour low is 14. So my order still sitting there. Yeah, see my open order? I got a sell order at 25 cents, 1,259 tokens. I might increase this sell order to maybe 50 cents. Why? Because you can actually, with a small amount of holders, you can manipulate the price. If everybody, instead of selling at these prices, put a sell order in at 40 or 50 cents, the price would rise. But we got a bunch of people putting their sell orders in at 17 cents, 16 cents. You know, that's why the value is down here. So I might, you know, I will increase this. Let me revoke this and I'll do this live. And I want to sell Nugent at selling price. I'm going to put 35 cents this time. At 35 cents, 1,259. 59 tokens. So sell. So yeah, so let me raise that. And what do you mean invalid parameter? There we go. I had to put the 0. So I've got a sell order in. I raised it from 25 cents to 35 cents. So it will do it automatically. So I don't need to be looking at the screen all day. If this price goes up to 35 cents, automatic sell order happens. Then what am I going to do? Because it's going to go here to my USDT. Then I'm going to put a buy order in probably at 20 or 25 cents. So that when that executes, I'm going to have a lot more tokens than I did before. Then I'm going to put another sell order in. I might increase it maybe 40, 45 cents. I keep playing that game. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. So a lot of people are not sure about whether that was a good move for Nugent to freeze your ability to withdraw your claimable balance. Since we're dealing with a bunch of uneducated people in crypto, that was a good move for them. Individually, it is not. Somebody like me that knows what we're doing, I don't like to be inhibited. It's my choice. So that's why I was pulling as many tokens out as I possibly could, as fast as I could. So I could still play now with, how many is total here? I've got 5, plus this, 7,000 tokens. So I have 7,000 tokens to play with on the open market. So those 7,000, if it goes back to 75 cents, that's worth 5,250. So I don't care about that price. I care about this number. So I'm going to see how much can I flip my 7,000 tokens to get more, maybe to 8,000, 9,000 tokens, regardless of the price. All right. You guys got that? Because I know a lot of people asking me questions about Nugent trading on the exchange. This is why if you're part of the Ivy League Crypto Academy, we teach you how to read the charts. We teach you how to move your coins. Somebody, you know what, I will do this because I was asked this question about Trust Wallet. So I am going to actually open up that wallet before we move on to the article. So I'm going to go over this process again. It is not just about Nugent. It is for any token. Okay, give me a second here. Open up Trust. And also the last couple of days, a lot of you guys have been sending me private messages if I could look up this coin or look up this project. Tell you guys, make sure when we're on Crypto Talk, bring that up to me. Then since I already have my computer up, I can look up some things here. Yeah, this was a loss for me. Like this Phil coin here. At one point, I bought this coin at 7 cents. It got all the way to 80 cents. I only spent $400. It was all the way up to $5,000, and I did not sell. This is where greed can mess with you, because a partner of mine, we were under the impression that it was going to hit a certain exchange by the end of summer and not go at 80 cents, but go up to maybe $1.50 to $2 a coin. That's what we were waiting for. In hindsight, I should have sold it at 80 cents. Now it dropped to 4 cents. So I just got to sit there and keep holding it. But here's also Nugent. I've got Nugent coins in my my Trust wallet. So how would you do this? Well, first, you'd need the contract address. So on the blockchain, you can go to the blockchain itself. Here's the contract address for Nugent. You copy that. Go back to your Trust wallet. Click on the 2 little gears at the top right. says search tokens, but hit the plus because you're going to add a token. Now, mine is defaulted to Ethereum, but this is not an Ethereum token. It is a Binance token, BEP. So you switch to the BNB Smart Chain, paste that address in there, and Nugent will automatically pop up because it's on the blockchain. Then you click on Done. Once you do that, you can then click on your wallet at the bottom, and Nugent will pop up. Then you have Send and Receive. So you want to click on the Receive, copy your wallet address. You're going to go back to your Nugent website, click on Withdraw. Well, first you got to whitelist your address. Click on Whitelisting, add whitelist. You're going to add your address in there. I don't remember if this is going to take a couple. Oh, wait, only after 30. Okay, 30 minutes, the address will be added. Then you can click on Withdraw. Put in the amount. Right now, they got it at 0. You can't do anything now. But when it opens up, put in what you want to withdraw. Then you're going to click the down arrow to the wallet address and then verify OTP, and it'll send it. Here, I've been doing a series called The Crypto Storm is Coming. All the ways that I believe most people's going to lose most, if not all of their crypto in the next 3 to 5 years because of lack of education. One of the ways is this. It's the whitelisting. You're going to put your address in there, and then you're going to walk away. Hackers can hack into your account and change your address without you knowing. So you go to send or withdraw your tokens, and you're sending it to a wrong address. Always, always, always double check the address before you send it, because it's going to give you a confirmation. Your address is going to pop up. Always look to see D859. Make sure you see your address there. I know individuals that lost more than $100,000 because hackers switched the address without that individual knowing it. And it was a while before they realized that happened. Like, how come it says completed, but no money hit my wallet? And you realize, well, yeah, because it didn't go to your wallet. So that's one tip that we covered with the founding members the other day. Let's say you're on, because people ask me this. Okay, I've got my Nugent on my Trust Wallet. How do I sell it if I'm not going to sell it on LBank? Well, you would click on Browser. This is a Binance token, which means it can be sold on PancakeSwap. So you click on PancakeSwap. You make sure you see the Binance symbol up here. Let me connect my wallet using Trust Wallet. I want this to be not Vetter, but Nugent. Shows my Nugent coins. It balances 1,000. Now, here's the thing we talked about the other day. You can only buy or you can only sell right now on LBank because Nugent has not submitted liquidity on the blockchain yet. This is all internal stuff going on. So in essence, they're still in pre-sale right now. Technically, they're still in pre-sale. You can see it on the blockchain, but the blockchain is not recording. It's recording transactions, but it's not recording amounts because technically there's no liquidity added to the blockchain yet. Only on LBank. They've got a deal going on with LBank right now, so they actually can manipulate this price, and they're trying to manipulate it right now back up to the 75-cent range before it goes on any other exchanges. So those are the steps. People ask me that all the time. Dagmar, quiet about that, Dagmar. Shh. All right. Let's go to I got greedy. I could have made $5,000 off of that if I sold it at 80 cents. And we thought about it too. Said, yeah, we should go ahead and sell it now. But no. What if it goes to $1.50? That may not happen. All right, let's look at this article right here. The keys to succeed in the digital transformation industry today. And make no mistake about it, there is a digital revolution taking place. This week, we've talked about the crypto storm and the metaverse is what we've been talking about all week. Everything is going digital. Everything, every aspect of our life will be digital. Succeeding in the digital transformation space requires organizations to focus on communication, change management, and continuity. Organizations must understand their workforce's needs, team up with the right tech partners, balance the power dynamics between data and people, and encourage employees to sell their vision to the C-suite layer. Now, this is an article from Entrepreneur Magazine. The global digital transformation market is expected to grow from 521 billion in 2021 to 1.2 trillion in 2026. And numerous other statistics indicate the presence and implementation of digital transformation initiatives in the global business sector. So one thing that I always say, blockchain technology is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet today, whether you like it or not, believe it or not, trust it or not. Our opinion is irrelevant. This is going to happen whether you understand it or not. Everything we do one way or another is going to be blockchain and digital. Even our money. And when I say that, I'm not talking Bitcoin or crypto. I'm talking the dollar is going digital as well. The Fed Reserve already has a white paper written about it. So being a professional technology consultant and co-founder of a digital transformation firm, I could say that that investments in customer experiences and tech solutions like cybersecurity and cloud migration stem from highly saturated initiatives. Digital transformation is an organizational effort or a series of processes that redefine and improve existing and new techniques and customer experiences. With a jump from 1.8 trillion in 2022 to 2.8 trillion in 2025, well, it's going to double itself in 3 years. Initiatives and solutions integrating digital technologies in all business areas is a cultural shift to more intelligent, agile ways of doing business. You see this cultural shift. Tips to succeed in the digital transformation industry today. So how do you succeed in an industry that simultaneously offers tremendous potential and ultra competition? Here are 6 tips for digital transformation success. Number 1, focus your strategy around the 3 C's. Although particular goals and benchmarks for each company are different, focusing on the 3 C's, communication, change management, and continuity is the key. Communication. Any digital marketing initiative should communicate clearly and concisely between the project management, technical, marketing, and strategic teams across all levels. The idea is to help everyone understand their specific roles and responsibilities and their codependencies in the team. Change management offers some benefits when creating, executing, and sustaining initiatives. It allows companies to track, engage changes, and generate additional data for product optimization purposes. Change management implements existing workflows and digitization efforts, like converting all paper documentation and communications correspondences to digital media. So you guys may get letters in the mail from your credit card companies or statements that say, we're going paperless. You know, click here or check this box if you only want to receive digital statements, things like that. You can exercise greater control and a more extended adjustment period if the workforce, employees, customers, etc., require training to equip themselves with the technologies introduced. The change management pushed me to move from COSOL's 2DX to Unreal Engine and Unity, pushing me to start Tech Revol. Unreal Engine, that's you may hear that when you're talking about video games. Throughout my career, I've learned that engaging in new technologies is when interactive, engaging games happen. Now, here's another thing. My dad is on here, for example. My dad is he is in better shape than me. You know, he's been working out all his life, and he always likes to go to the gym. However, because of COVID, that forced, you know, people to have to change their habits. You couldn't go to the gym like before. You had to work out from home, or you couldn't go to the office. You had to work from home. And now businesses are trying to get you to come back into the office. They're like, we're paying for all of this office space. It's time for you to come back in. But people are like, oh, no, no, no. We got a taste on what it's like being home. Roll out of bed, take the kid to school, and work in my office at home. Still as productive, if not more productive, because I can put in more hours because I'm already home, saving money on gas, saving money on clothes. So now, like, my dad's got a home gym, and they've got the devices where you can work out on the screen and do it in a community with others that are also working out at home. So you're still interacting. It's just now digital. Continuity. Digital transformation requires patience and time. Talking about the strategic roadmap, we need a consistent and transparent approach to achieve long-term goals through gradual changes and improvements. The idea is to take the long view in planning rather than focusing on short-term gains. Whenever I talk about crypto, I tell people, stop looking at the money. Look at the technology. This is where we are today, is the wild, wild west of crypto, of digital, of blockchain. It's like the internet in the mid 90s, before the dot-com bubble burst. No regulation. Anybody could do whatever. Nobody really understands it yet. We don't really know which direction this is going in. And then when the sweep happened, you had companies that survived became the biggest companies in the world. Amazon, for example, Alibaba, for example, they survived that. So during this time, we want to try to identify the companies that are going to survive the storm. After the storm happens, those are going to end up being the biggest companies in the world. Every business, remember in the 90s, only 5% of businesses were on the internet by 96, 97, 98. But after that, if you don't have an internet presence, you're not going to have a business for long. Same thing's going to happen in the future. If you're a company and you're not integrating blockchain technology, you're not integrating this digital revolution, you're not going to have a business. You're going to be like Blockbuster compared to Netflix. Never overlook your frontline staff. Hiring the right team for the right project is not emphasized enough, especially during digital marketing initiatives. For instance, the leadership personnel provides the strategy, direction, and the why, the business's reason for existence. This happens while the workforce at the operational level is getting things done in terms of the business's what, the company's offerings. Here's how I look at this. Hiring the right team. So now when you're going for a job interview, you're going to see on the application, what is your skill set? It's going to be more than what college did you go to? How many words can you type per minute? How fast can you type? Do you have Microsoft, spreadsheet, Excel, workbooks, all that kind of stuff? Do you have it? They're going to say, what's your digital skills? Do you know blockchain? Do you know this? Do you know distributed ledger technology? That's going to be on your job description. So if you don't, this is why education is important. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to get a job in the future. I strongly emphasize the fact that getting buy-ins from the frontline workforce is imperative, because they're the people who will be using your mobile app, tools, and any other product that boost your digital campaigns. Number 3, team up with the right technology partners. The right technology partners are more than vendors, especially if your transformation initiative is holistically massive and visionary. The learning curve of shifting from pen and paper to automated business processes is vital for continuous improvement. Hence, selecting the right technology partner to provide training, education, to your workforce is critical to weather the initial transformation struggles and start executing. Like for you guys that got in crypto for the very first time, how do I buy a Bitcoin? What's a Bitcoin wallet? How do I move it? What's an address? What's security? What is 2FA? There's a learning curve that needs to happen. Why it blows my mind that people get in this space and think that they don't need education, or worse, they don't think they should pay for education. They think education should be free. Go to YouTube and Google. I don't need to pay for it. I got a degree at Morehouse College. Do you think that was free? Ask my father. If he's still listening. That wasn't free. So if you have $1 million home, all of your most important possessions in your home with your family, your toys, whatever else, your cars in your garage. You got to put a security system on it, right? So when you say I don't need crypto education, or I'm going to get it for free, you're saying I'm going to get $5 Day and Craig top flight security on my home rather than putting Fort Knox on your home. That's the difference. Education is key. Education is everything. So technology, there's a learning curve that you've got to go through. It's another thing I always talked about. Well, I talked to the founding members about the different ways people are going to lose money. Following the wrong individual, an individual who is either not educated in crypto or refuses to get educated. And the mistake that they're making is trying to promote and put people in opportunities first. Oh, there's this new crypto thing out. Let's all jump on it so we can make some money. But not focusing on the education first. So these people don't even know how to get involved. They don't know how to buy the coin. They don't know how to move things around. They're stuck. And sometimes in the crypto space, things are happening so fast, you don't have time to learn. You need to be able to just do it on a minute notice. And while you may be able to do it, the people following you cannot. And you're leaving a trail of graveyard and tears behind you. Instead, if you focus on the education, the fundamentals, my coach, Coach Winter, I don't know if he's still listening. When I was in high school, first day of basketball practice, you know what we wanted to do? We wanted to run into the gym, run straight to the three-point line. And I would say like Steph Curry, but there was no Steph Curry back then. It was Steve Kerr, Larry Bird, Reggie Miller, three-point shooters. We wanted to chuck up threes. He said, no, put the ball down. We went outside behind the gym and we ran. And we did conditioning for 2 weeks before we even touched a basketball. We had to know the fundamentals in place. Said, how are you going to be shooting when you're running out, you're tired every time you come up and down the court? You don't even have the strength to shoot the ball. You've got to get the fundamentals in place. How are you going to jump into crypto and trying to get rid of all this stuff, but you don't even know how to move a wallet? You don't know the difference between wallets. You don't know the fundamentals. You've got to know the fundamentals and learn that stuff first. Then you have the skills and the knowledge to play the game. Same thing here. Communicate your short and long-term schedule. Every project, team, or company is bound to experience setbacks at some point in their work. Still, a well-planned and scheduled list of priorities, responsibilities, and benchmarks can weather any future problem. All right, I'll give myself as an example. The Ivy League Crypto Academy didn't just come out and spring up overnight. We launched in January of this year, but it was in plan way before that. And 1 year, actually, we're almost coming on the 1 year anniversary before we started to execute, because we started to execute on October 1st. Remember, I say my year end is at the end of September. I begin the new year on October. So I knew I was going to launch ILCA in January, but did I wait to January to begin the process? If I did, we wouldn't have launched until March. Instead, I began the process in October. We had 3 months to prepare. I had short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goal, have a successful launch and get off the ground and get the word out. But here's a great thing about what we've been able to do. We have a very small community. We're not a huge community yet. We haven't paid for any advertisements. We've already done 6 figures, and we're on our 9th month in business. My long-term goal, multi-million-dollar company. But we're not there. We're not even a year old yet. And so sometimes we have big months, sometimes we have small months, and anywhere in between. But we'll get there. But we're going to be moving like this. You have to have, and I communicate with our team. ILCA is not just me. You guys have seen me since 2016 doing crypto talks. I launched 3-course crypto, that kind of, but that was almost like a one-man show. If you want to move to the next level, I had to hire a team. I hired professionals to do the things that I can't do. so that I can focus on my strengths. My strength is creating content and teaching. That's my strength. But I've got a whole marketing team that does everything else. So the ability to put a team around you is very, very, very important. Realize that you can't do it all by yourself, especially if you want to scale up. So you got to communicate your short term and your long term. Understand and manage the power dynamics associated with data. I believe that companies should strive to become data-driven, but data-informed. In other words, data shouldn't be considered a replacement for experience and expertise on board. A company's workforce should be able to question its status quo by acquiring insights from the current, updated data rather than relying on past experiences and hindsight. Realize the potential of data and that not everyone is ready to acknowledge and handle the transition instantly. So some people, they're kind of old school, resistant to change, that it might take a minute for people to really get it. Just like even in crypto, it's going to take a while. There's still people that think cash is king, even though Bitcoin is the best performing asset of the past decade, period. It's a fact. It's not, somebody's opinion. Think of David Letterman and Bill Gates in 1995 when Bill Gates was on the David Letterman show, and David Letterman was making fun of the internet, basically saying, why do we need it? We don't need the internet. People didn't understand what email was. It might take some time for people to get it. But the one thing I do say is right now, this is happening, whether you like it or not. Only you have the opportunity to determine your place in this. Either you're going to let it run you over or you're going to get in front of it and drive it yourself. A company's workforce should be able to question its status quo by acquiring insights from the current, updated data rather than relying on past experiences and hindsight. Realize the potential of data that not everyone is ready to acknowledge and handle the transition instantly. Although it is natural to see AI interference in humane decisions as dehumanizing, leaders should exercise a responsibility to help people manage emotions related to leveraging data for better informed decision making. The entire trust and collaborative working come down to psychological safety and a shared sense of purpose. Failing to do so, employees are more likely to reject data rather than incorporate them into their job roles. Sell your vision to leadership. Being a full-time employee back in the days before I started TechRevol, I can relate that selling your vision to the C-suite level personnel is a tricky trade. This is especially applicable for companies that are more prone to be suspicious and financially conservative about adopting the latest technologies, trends, and tools. As the leadership level plays a significant role in defining the company's goals and culture, it's your job to educate them on creating a collaborative, digital savvy culture and better understand both short and long-term benefits associated with machine learning, artificial intelligence, emerging technologies like the metaverse, blockchain, extended reality. Hold up. Extended reality? That's a term that I have not seen often. NFTs, etc. And process automation. Metaverse, check. Blockchain, check. NFTs, check. But this caught my attention. Extended reality. Augmented reality, virtual reality. I think that's what they mean by that. And process automation. Okay, now this article was written for business owners that's trying to bring a change to their company, their employee environment. But if you're not a business owner, this can still apply to you because you need to see yourself as the business and the people around you as your circle because you can't do it by yourself. And so this still applies whether you are a business owner or you are, by yourself and trying to figure things out. Key takeaways: education is key. Education is everything. So that is it for that lesson. What is next? What's coming up? Well, Couple of things for those of you who want to further your crypto education. What you want to do is register for our next 5-day challenge. Our next 5-day challenge is coming on September 26th. September 26th. There is no cost. There is no cost. So all you have to do is go to ilcachallenge.com. I'm going to have this scrolling at the bottom. ilcachallenge.com. Register for free. We're going to do something different this month as the previous months. We're switching our days around. So day 1 used to be about Satoshi Nakamoto. We're now moving that to day 3. Day 1 is going to be out, what is cryptocurrencies? That's the first question people ask when they hear Bitcoin anyway. So we're going to go over that first. What is cryptocurrencies? And then once I explain to you what it is, then we're going to talk about how it came to be. What is the blockchain? Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? How to get wallets? So that was a suggestion actually by one of our key members in our community, Mr. Michael Pendleton. So I give him credit for that. He gave me that suggestion. I said, all right, we'll try it out. So what is cryptocurrencies on night 1? What is blockchain technology on night 2? Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Night 3. Unlocking crypto. How do I buy it? What are wallets? Night 4. And then night 5, how do I make money with this thing? Setting your short-term and long-term goals to have success in the crypto industry. There's no cost for that. So for those who say, you just go to YouTube and Google, all right? Well, there's no cost to this. But there is a cost to most of the stuff we do within our community if you want to advance. For example, you can become a VIP member. How many times have you ever seen a video and then you have questions after you watch the video? You watch a YouTube video. Who are you going to ask the question to? See, if you're a VIP member within the ILCA community, and then when we finish the lesson that night, we keep going for the VIPs. The VIPs are able to ask myself and our panelists questions in a safe environment. There's no such thing as a stupid question. We all had a beginning somewhere. Then we have continuous learning. I do crypto talks every day, like the one I'm doing right now, but I only do it for the public once a week on Saturday. But our inner circle, we get it Monday through Thursday just for the inner circle, and that is $29 a month. That's it, $29 a month. People are telling me, in fact, I know other individuals that's charging $1,000 a month for the same or less information that I share, and they only speak maybe once or twice a week. So you're getting 4 to 8 conversations with them a month for $1,000 a month. You're getting 16 hours with me. 16 hours with me for $29 a month. And I will tell you that price in the future will probably go up. Not for you guys, you're already in, but it might be bumped to $100 a month for the information that we share. Especially if I'm going to continue to show different portfolios, and if I show portfolios like $100,000 or more and things like that oh no, you don't get to see that for $29 a month. You know, we got to bump that up. Then we have, what about all of our courses? Those of you say, well, Brandon, how do I learn? Well, we've got more than 100 videos. Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, the Internet of Things, NFTs, DeFi, Metaverse, and then more coming after that. I can create whatever content I want on whatever's new and the latest and hot. All streaming video, anywhere between 5 minutes to 30 minutes long. You can stop, pause, rewind, come at it however you please. Some people, it takes them 6 months to go over it. My cousin Marnita did it in 3 days, in a weekend. And then I said, do it again. It's not something you just do once. You go over it over and over, because I guarantee you, once you go through them again, you're going to see something that you didn't see the first time around. And I do special class every Tuesday and Thursday night for our founding members, where it's not just you watching the video, but I'm actually going to do Q&A with you afterwards. Sue Williams, I don't know if Sue's on here right now. She just joined our founders member. She's been on our last 2 classes, and she shot me a message. You know, I'm gonna. Where did she shoot me that message? I want to share this, what she said, because it was powerful what she said. Let's see. Says, P.S. I love the founders classes. Only 2 in, and I don't know how I got along before. you get aha moments with this founder member. Now, the founders member class, actually, what all of my courses cost $3,000, $2,997. But I've got a special going on right now for $997 for all of that. You only have to pay at one time, and I have a payment plan. You can pay over 2 months or 3 months if you like. $997. If you're a prior student of mine, which means if you've got my courses before, then all you have to do, I'm not going to charge you twice. All you have to do is pay $500 and you get access to all of those courses. $500. And then finally, you know what? Why? I don't know why I wasn't showing this. Let me share screen again. Share screen. Let me pull this up. You can go to, if you want to see everything ILCA has to offer, .io/ILCA. ILCA.io/ILCA. What is, tells you what ILCA is. We got the 5-day challenge. Oh, I got to talk about the marketing too. VIP member. We got our inner circle and one-on-one consulting. And then you can see all the crypto courses and the affiliate side. Those of you that want to make money by selling picks and shovels. But then we've got our marketing system as well. And the one great thing about the marketing system is I hired a marketing company to build out ILCA for me. Well, they're a marketing firm, which means they've got tools that you could use to build out your business as well. And so we've got 2 things happen. I'm going to be heavy the rest of this month talking about the marketing system. My key to success before I was in crypto, my light bulb went off, was when I figured out how to market myself, how to brand myself, how to use tools. It's a skill set. And this is a skill set that we're going to offer you guys as well. We're going to have a done for you marketing system just for those of you that just want to market ILCA. Because guess what? If you help 100 people purchase everything that ILCA has to offer to get their crypto education, that's $100,000 for you and almost $5,000 a month. 100 people. What if you had a community of 1,000? What do you think that number is? It's 7 figures. On what we do, we sell picks and shovels. So we've got, we actually have a special call taking place this Wednesday. We have a special call taking place on showing off the marketing system and how it's being used for another business. If you go to buildyourdownline.net, buildyourdownline.net, you'll be able to see the register for this. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on Wednesday, September 14th. And my CMO, Mr. James Hendricks, and myself, we're going to show off the marketing system that is already built for another company. It's a gas company called Govi that has gas tablets to help you save money on your fuel, putting your gas in the tank. So we've got a whole system already built out for that. So we're going to show that off, and it's going to be the same system that I'll be using for ILCA to build that out. So this is happening Wednesday. And then we're also doing a marketers summit that is taking place in Atlanta, Georgia at the end of October. Marketers Summit Live, ready to build your first 5, 6, even 7-figure business. Feeling lost? The past few years taught us just how vulnerable we are, how you can learn how to market anything. Once you learn this skill set, you can sell tires on the side of a freeway. But each day we've got something set up. Day 1, business ideas, niches and concepts, setting up a business properly, the building blocks of a marketing system, and so on and so on and so on. All right. Oh, that's just day 1 itinerary. Day 2, customer journey, attraction phase, the opt-in, nurturing prospects into sales, maximizing customer value, referrals and reviews. Day 3, copywriting, advertising, graphic design. Day 4, protecting your IT, integrations, funnel fixes. Day 5, conversation domination, free traffic versus paid traffic, wrap-up panel, Q&A. Get your tickets now. The door price is $897. Pre-order price is $697. No, I think it's up to, no, we're in October now. So October 1st price, no, we're not. We're still in September. So September pricing is $797 right now. $797. October 1st, it goes up to $897. So if you're in or anywhere near the Atlanta area, we'll be there for this so that you can meet us and learn a skill set that nobody will be able to take from you for the rest of your life. Those of you that's in the live training, what was it, Thursday night, you saw James create a business in an hour and a half, and he's already making money off of it out of nowhere, dealing with Cancer Awareness Month coming up. So this is a very, very important skill set that we are adding as well to ILCA members that you have access to. Who said that? I just had a payday from ILCA just yesterday. Yeah, who is that? It says Facebook user, but I don't know who you are. It's not showing up as your name. That's right. You can make, how many of you are tired of joining these crypto companies out there? You're putting all your money in. You realize later that it's a scam, or the owner runs off. Oh, there you go, Provis. And the others run off with everybody's money, and they guaranteed you this, and you lost $20,000. Are you tired of doing those things? See, when the gold rush happened, who made the most money during the gold rush? Was it the people that actually went out there staking their claim for gold? Or was it the people that were selling them picks and shovels? It was the picks and shovels people. That's what we are. ILCA is selling picks and shovels. We're not selling coins and tokens and nodes and mining and trading bots and compounding interest. We're not doing any of that. We're not a network marketing company. We're not MLM. You're not making money off recruiting and building a downline. All we do is teach crypto education. And if you share with somebody else who wants crypto education, I pay you a reward for doing that. Just one level affiliate reward. But that is very lucrative. Like I said, 100 people could change your life. Let me give you this statistic, and then I'm going to let you guys go. The federal government, the Federal Reserve, states that the American dream is going to school, get good grades, get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of you for the rest of your life. That's the selling point. The reality is, and this is also from the Federal Reserve, 97% of all Americans are going to retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. Social Security is running out, so they want to move that retirement age up to 72 because they know most people pass away 2 to 5 years after retirement. But if you retire at 65, that can be extended to maybe 10 to 15 years, meaning that they're going to be on the government dime. So they want to increase that to 72 before you can retire. That's the fact. Only 1 out of 100 employees are going to retire comfortable. But that same Federal Reserve came out with another statistic this year as well. They said that 46% of all American crypto holders are earning $100,000 a year or more. 46%. Which statistic do you want to be a part of? You almost have a 50-50 chance of doing $100,000 a year or more if you're in crypto. You only have a 1 out of 100 chance that you're going to retire comfortably doing the way they're being taught, they're teaching us. You're living in debt. Which one do you choose? And what I did, I said, okay, the Federal Reserve is stating that 46% of Americans in crypto are going to earn $100,000 a year or more. I created a system for you to earn $100,000 a year or more just by sharing with 100 people. So if you are that big heavy hitter person that wants to be involved in all the crypto opportunities, I suggest if you put your focus on the education first, you still earn $100,000 off of 100 individuals. And then you now have an educated community to move them into these crypto opportunities, and they're doing so safely. They know what to do. They know how much they should be involved. They know their risk tolerance. They know how to buy the coin. They know how to move the coin. They know how to sell it. If it goes down, it doesn't break them. They come back home to ILCA, lick our wounds, shake it off, find the next deal we can get a part of, but we still have income coming in because we're selling picks and shovels. I'm still waiting for a big leader for that light bulb to go off in their head and realize that. Because you can make $1 million a year selling crypto education and then going into all the opportunities out there. It'll happen. It's just, it can take time. But we don't even need the big heavy hitters out there to figure that out. You guys can. You can do it yourself. How many of you know people that need crypto education? Everybody? Now, I'm going to give you guys another tip. When the bull market comes back and crypto starts to skyrocket again, everybody and their mama is going to come run into the space. Now is the time that you want those people to be educated, to know what to do and to be prepared for this to happen. Like that old cartoon about the ants and the grasshopper. And the ants were working a storm while the sun was shining, and the grasshopper wanted to party all day. But then when the storm came, the grasshopper starved and the ants had a feast. This is the time to be in the trenches, learning as much as you can, getting your portfolio foundation in place. All right, everybody, that is it for Crypto Talk. What's happening next on... No, I'm not doing the presentation. I'm not ready yet for tomorrow. Next Sunday, I will be doing an opportunity call for ILCA, for those who want to make money selling picks and shovels and not worrying about a networking company or a scam running off with all your money. That's going to be a week from tomorrow. I will be back for Crypto Talk Monday morning. It's going to be for the inner circle, ilcasecrets.com. You have to be in the inner circle to be able to see this. ilcasecrets.com, Monday morning, 11 a.m., 8 a.m. Pacific. We do it on Zoom and our private Facebook group just for the inner circle. So that's Monday morning. And then we've got Tuesday night class for the founding members. We're still in the Bitcoin 101 series. I think what we have up next is, we're going to be talking about how to use Exodus, the Exodus wallet. That's one of my most favorite wallets. I've had it from the beginning. I've got multiple Exodus wallets, and I'm going to pull up one of them and show you guys how to navigate and move around using Exodus. So that is it for Crypto Talk for today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, and let's make some money. Take care. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.